It is a painful and confusing experience. You offer help to someone in need, you give your time, you give your energy, you give your heart, you expect at least connection or gratitude. But then something strange happens. They pull away, distant, cold, even hostile. They might vanish from your life, or worse, turn against you. This sudden shift feels like betrayal. It leaves you questioning everything. What did I do wrong? Was my help not good enough? Were they using me from the start? These questions spiral, leaving deep wounds. Let's begin with a simple but powerful idea, the ego. Your ego is the story you tell yourself about yourself. It is your sense of identity, competence, self-worth. A healthy ego allows us to feel capable and good about who we are. However, when someone's ego is fragile or insecure, it can be easily damaged. When you step in to help, you are doing something they could not do themselves at that moment. Your intention is to support them, but the unspoken message they might hear is, "You are not capable. You are weak. You need me to survive." This is the core of threatened egotism. This perceived message feels like a direct blow to their self-concept. It does not matter that you never said or thought those words. For someone struggling with inadequacy, your help becomes proof of their shortcomings. They were struggling and you were not. You had the solution, they did not. This power imbalance can feel deeply threatening. To protect a fragile sense of self, the mind may see you as a source of judgment and a symbol of their own failure. Think of it like this. A powerful way to understand this dynamic is through the mirror metaphor. When you provide significant help during a low point, you become a living mirror. Every time they see you, talk to you, or think about you, that mirror reflects an image of themselves they may despise. It shows the version that was in need, struggling, not in control. For someone who values strength and independence above all, the mirror is excruciating. It is a constant reminder of vulnerability they want to forget. Some can feel gratitude, see the journey, and appreciate who stood by them, but others cannot. The shame is too potent, like a stain on identity. To escape the reflection, two choices appear: integrate it or get rid of the mirror. Shattering the mirror by cutting you out feels faster. Removing you removes the reminder. An unspoken IOU compounds the pain, an emotional debt that feels permanent. They fear never regaining equal footing. Every interaction feels imbalanced. Avoidance cancels a debt they feel they can never repay. A desperate attempt to regain autonomy, even if it destroys the relationship. Holding two conflicting beliefs creates intense discomfort. Cognitive dissonance, the mind works hard to resolve it, often in ways that seem irrational. One belief, I am strong, independent, capable. The other, I was so helpless I needed someone else to save me. These cannot coexist peacefully when self-worth hinges on strength. Core beliefs are hard to change, and the past cannot be undone. So the mind finds a third option: rewrite the story. Memories alter to make the ideas fit, usually subconsciously. The story gets rewritten in several ways. 1. Minimize the help. It was not a big deal. I would have figured it out. Downplaying reduces neediness and eases conflict. 2. Change the helper's motive. It was control, not care. They helped to have power over me. If help was small or selfish, I am still strong. Now they are a victim of manipulation, a target of your ego. Distance and hostility make sense in the rewritten story. They are not betraying a friend. They are escaping a controller. This preserves ego at the brutal cost of truth and your reputation. With time, another emotion can grow. Malicious envy, not simple jealousy or benign envy. It is pain at another's success. It believes their gain is your loss. When they see you thrive, succeed, move forward, it can trigger envy. You were strong during their need. Continued success reinforces the old imbalance. Every achievement spotlights the gap. Instead of joy for you, they feel diminished, left behind. Discomfort festers into a desire to bring you down. If they cannot rise, they may try to pull you down. Passive aggression, minimizing, forgetting to congratulate, backhanded compliments. Small attempts to chip away and ease envious pain. In extremes, sabotage, rumors, gossip. They try to turn others against you, arrogant, selfish, undeserving. If others agree, it validates and levels the field, destructive and toxic. Yet, for a wounded ego, bringing you down feels like power regained. To understand betrayal of a helper, distinguish two emotions, guilt and shame. Guilt is about actions. I did something bad. Guilt motivates apology, amends, correction. It whispers, you can fix this. You can do better next time. Shame is about identity. I am bad. Shame attacks the whole self. Flawed, unworthy, broken. Guilt leads to change. Shame leads to hiding, defensiveness, disconnection. Needing much help can trigger profound shame. It feels like I am a mistake. Almost unbearable. People do almost anything to escape it. Shame does not feel fixable. You cannot apologize for being needy. The helper, the witness, becomes a trigger. Every side of them recalls being less than. Betrayal begins here. Guilt reaches out to repair. Shame lashes out or runs. They are not reacting to you, they are reacting to shame. When shame and a threatened ego overload defenses engaged, projection takes one's unacceptable feelings and assigns them to you. It tosses, I am weak and ashamed. No, you are weak. Blame moves, you become the problem. Feeling out of control inside becomes the belief you control them. Shame about needing help twists into, you helped to feel superior. Suddenly, you are the villain. Anger energizes and feels righteous. Shame depletes and feels worthless. Projecting shame and converting it to anger briefly restores power. They stop being broken, they become the victim fighting a toxic person. The helper is recast as the antagonist. Threatened ego, invisible debt, rewritten history, malicious envy, deep shame. These culminate in an outward attack and sometimes a vanishing act. They may truly believe you are the source of their pain. Understanding does not erase hurt, but reveals this truth. Sometimes betrayal was never about you. Next, we explore red flags to watch.